Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm quickly gonna just do a couple of things and then we can get started as usual. What's up everybody? We're gonna talk about flash crashes. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff that's happening today in the markets. Hold on, I can't see you guys just yet, but I promise I will be looking at what is going on. What's up everybody? All right, let's make some money moves tomorrow. So I did actually end up buying today's dip. I don't know how much slack I'm gonna get from you guys about that, but we're gonna talk about it. Sure, I mean that's why we're here. That's why we've got all the screens loaded up and we are ready to discuss, right? That's the whole point of all of this. What's up everybody? All right, hello. Okay, we're just gonna wait and see, and hopefully we should be in the zone. All right, let's see what's going on here, and let's see if we can get people onto the live. So it's about 1:14. I think it's gonna take a second for people to start getting notifications, and we are going to continue with the live. So just gonna wait for a few of you to join. I know it's a little later than usual, but today was an unusual day in the market, and for that reason we've got a lot of ground to cover, and also we've got a lot of stocks to cover. So I see a few of you are starting to come in. So ticker symbols, let's see what we've got for tomorrow. I know that PLTR. I also know, hold on right here. Let's remove the watch list so that we have space to be able to go over our ticker symbols. Okay, so we're just gonna go over, should we go over 2 at a time or should we do 3? I think we can do 3 at a time. I think 3 at a time would work. Hey Ayman, what's going on, bud? All right, I think we can do 3 at a time. That's fine. I'm just gonna move this one away. Or maybe I could just delete it. I hope everybody had a safe trading day today. It was a little tough. Most of everybody that I knew was actually down for the day. Okay, I'm gonna also have to remove this one so that we have a better idea as to what is going on. Hello, welcome everybody. Remember to hit that like button as you guys join. I see a few of you are in here, so we should have a few likes on the video. That would really help us out with the YouTube channel. Okay, so let's do CCIV, because I know CCIV is something that you guys are going to want to talk about. Oh, I need to disconnect all of these as well and engage extended hours so we can go over all of these charts. All right, okay, so let's do this, and let's put all of these on individual as well, and we are ready to make a move. Okay, CCIV, PLTR, and the third one that I think we're gonna do is probably gonna be, let's do SPY today, because SPY was quite interesting. That's SP. We need SPY to see what was going on with the market. All right, I'm also gonna move these to 5-minute, and I'm also gonna add let's add the MACDs and RSIs. Let's do that. Let's add MACD RSI so we can kind of take a look at what is going on with these multiple charts. Okay, it does seem like we don't have enough space, so let's elongate this just a little bit so that we do have a little more space to play with. Okay, this is the best I can do, I think, for now. You know what, now that I look at it, maybe I can even remove this chart over here just so that we have a little more room. Yeah, this is much better. Okay, this is a much better view of everything. Okay, I'm gonna move this one. Well, you know what, let's just do one chart. What do you think? What do you guys think? Let's just do one chart at a time, and I think that'll work the best probably, because doesn't seem like my monitor wants to give us a few charts at the same time. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit right here, and let's do this. Okay. All right, we're ready. I'm ready for you guys. Was a bloody day for me. Yeah, Jake, it was a bloody day for me as well. I was down 2% overall today. However, I did spend about $15,000 in the market, and I know I'm going to get a little bit of hate for that, but I do think that today was a good day to go shopping. Okay, let's do this. So ZOM looking pretty, PLTR looking pretty stable. I do want to cover ZOM. I know that they have a catalyst coming this week, or it has already arrived. I do think that they are going to recover. It's interesting because a lot of stocks actually fell quite a bit. Okay, and Jake, since you give us all the good stuff, all the good tea, we're gonna take a look at TZOO as well and see what that is. Ooh, Travel Zoo, that looks good. Let's see what the extended hours looks like for Travel Zoo. Well, huh. Do we not have enough data on this company? What is going on here? Why is the chart like that? Okay, well, I mean, we can definitely look at it pre-market. Yep, CLSK was a huge hit. In fact, I did get hit by that. I did buy it down, cost average down. I was really excited about CleanSpark. I really think they're undervalued, which is why I was surprised at the 20% drop. It did get hit huge today. And I was an advocate, and I was saying that CleanSpark is actually better than anything else in the crypto space. But unfortunately, it seems like today was just brutal for CleanSpark. I hope we see a recovery here for it. Look at that. Look at that. Beginning of day looked good, started out well right here. This is the point where we were like point of no return, and then just kept dipping. $22, man, that is crazy. Where are we at right now with CleanSpark? It does seem to have gone up a little bit, and it does seem to be moving. This may actually be a good play for jumping into CleanSpark. Okay, so the TZOO have earnings tomorrow. We're not gonna touch anything with earnings. They did a share offering. That's why it dropped. Yeah, that's crazy because the drop was just insane, like unbelievable how much CleanSpark dropped. Although, like I said, I did go shopping today, so I did end up buying some CleanSpark. So let's see how that plays out tomorrow. I think tomorrow, what do you guys think about tomorrow? What do you think tomorrow is going to look like? Are we going to have another red day, or is it going to be fairly green? Because today was just, man, today was crazy in my opinion. It was flash crash. You know what I mean? It was definitely flash crash, and it was definitely something that I did not expect. But it is what it is, I guess, and such is the market. Let's take a look at ONTX. I think all the stocks that you guys pointed out yesterday were actually pretty good plays for today. Look at this, man. This is beautiful. Look at the gapping here. Look at the after hours. Pre-market, this is gonna be beautiful to look at. This is actually looking very interesting from a pre-market perspective. This may also be one of those things where we do maybe even jump in pre-market and get out. And I say that just because the MACDs have reversed and the RSI is actually looking good, heading towards overbought, which is a good thing. Addy says, I think it will be another red day. And I think I actually agree with you a little bit on that. So let's see where we end up. I think tomorrow may be a red day. And we have somebody who just said that SNDL will be hit hard. If SNDL is hit hard, I'm in SNDL if it gets hit hard tomorrow, for sure. FTCV had a nice run. They merged with eToro. I did see that today. I did see that, but the merger is not confirmed as far as I could tell. NEO, I don't think NEO had such a great day today. NEO trading at around $43, I believe. Let's take a look at where NEO was. Although I did see some news about NEOs being spotted in California. So the NEO vehicle being spotted in California. So that may play as a catalyst for tomorrow. I don't know. It hasn't done anything in the after hours just yet, but that may be a catalyst for NEO tomorrow. Yeah, trading at 43.68. So that's we're not touching NEO, and we're not going to be touching NEO because we actually have NEO stock in the 50s, and we have some NEO options that get in the money at about $45. So we're not going to be touching NEO. We're too invested in NEO right now. It's too big. It's a very big portion of the portfolio, and we do have to risk manage just a little bit, right? We can't YOLO everything. So so because of that, we're not going to be touching NEO further until NEO becomes green into the portfolio. So for those of you who want to enter NEO, I think this is a great entry point. If you know they have a lot of catalysts, and it seems like there's a lot of news with NEO every day, and that's something that is pretty good. NEO will run up if Tesla passes 750. I do agree. By the way, I did go shopping for Tesla today. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I picked up I want to say a couple of shares, maybe 2 or 3, maybe less than that, I don't know, at $676, I believe, is where I picked it up today. CCIV surprising me today, fighting the market. It didn't seem like it wanted to drop at all, and I think it closed over $31. CCIV, I wrote CIVV, CCIV. Let's see where CCIV closed today. Yeah, it closed over 31, and it continues to fight the market. It's just fighting, man. CCIV is just fighting. Continues to go up. I think it has a lot of room for growth. I think they had a PT, a price target of like $65 or something, which is where I was reading. Now the good thing about CCIV here, from the chart that I'm looking at, that the RSI is actually in the buy zone. So I'm liking CCIV. It may be a player for us to get in the market, pre-market, and sell off as the market opens. Now that's something that could be an option. It's still looking like a buy. So we're gonna play CCIV tomorrow, see how it ends up. I think it'll continue to go up. Now as far as the market, that's something that we need to cover. That's something that we need to talk about. Man, I still can't get over this chair. It's so beautiful. I'm loving my chair, my new chair. Anyways, I think it's gonna continue to go up. Yes, it is, or long term, of course. But we're gonna have to watch it a little more carefully. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Let's see where Tesla ended up end of day, because I wasn't trading all day today, so I was a little outside the screen. But let's just see. So Tesla still at 676. That's actually where I bought the bulk of my Tesla shares today. Let's see what happens. The RSI is, well, it could be better, but it's still pretty hot, which means, we could see a further dip, honestly, in Tesla. So let's see what happens with Tesla and figure this out. Silos Therapeutics was great today, and it looks to be a good stock. I do agree. We actually looked at, what's their symbol? Is it SEEL? Yes, I believe it was. Yes. So we actually did look at Silos yesterday, and somebody brought it up yesterday, and we did look at it pre-market, and we had indicated that it was one of the stocks that we are looking into. Now, okay, let's talk about portfolio allocation, small cap, large cap, whatever else we are looking at. Okay, so we have a couple of things that we're invested in. Of course, we have the I'm just looking at my other portfolios, the portfolios that are not on YouTube, and I'm trying to see if there are any stocks that we've picked up here that we may not have in our portfolio. Let's try to figure this out. Okay, so we have it's really interesting because we have a lot of stocks to go over, and a lot of stocks that are just not here on the YouTube challenge portfolio that we have in our other portfolios as well. And these are all, of course, small cap companies, and these are all things that we are looking at. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We've got a lot of pharmaceutical for whatever reason, and we have a lot of other stuff going on as well, mainly pharmaceutical and like kind of in the biotech space in our other portfolios. Of course, our other portfolios are quite larger than the one that we talk about on the Robinhood account, and by larger I mean they are significantly larger than those that we cover. So Just trying to see what these guys are doing over here. Plug is in there. We got a lot of stuff in our holdings. Okay. All right. So we are well diverse. So HIMS is going up. Okay. Let's take a look at HIMS. I'm late. 2J, you're never late. We are always on time. Actually, if anything, I am late today, and I am trying my best to cover as much as we can pre-market so that when we do have a run up, we're ready to go. HIMS. Okay, let's take a look at HIMS and see where HIMS and hers, is that the name of the company? RSI is hot. MACD is not really looking the best, although look at the volume right here. Let me zoom in a little bit because I am on the 5-minute. The volume at the bottom, I mean, there is volume, it's relevant, right? But look at this gap over here. Wow, that's a beautiful gap. That was a huge play. And obviously, as you guys can tell, market opened. Look at that first candle, second candle, and then boom, goes down from there. That's interesting. I think we're going to see some more gapping. And we will continue, I guess, to take a look. Okay, let's look at Shift, SFT, right? Shift was one of the companies that we're looking at aggressively. I think there's going to be a lot of movement in Shift. Wow, look at this candle. Look at this candle. Still couldn't move it. The candle's looking good. It is gapping down. Is this SFT? Yeah, it is, I believe. Yeah, Shift Technologies. Yep. That's the company. And we were looking to buy into Shift today. Unfortunately, we couldn't make a move onto Shift, but it does look like it may be in a buy zone right now. I don't know. We're gonna have to continue to watch it, I guess, pre-market, but we're gonna have to figure it out. What do you expect TMR? Let's take a look at TMR and see what we haven't traded TMR on this portfolio, but oh, tomorrow. I think I think what you meant is what do you expect tomorrow? Okay. So tomorrow I am expecting a red day again. I don't think we are done. I think the stimulus may have already been priced in. I was looking at the 10-year. If you guys look at the 10-year 10YT, right? Is that what it's called? Let's see what the 10YT says right here. 10-year Treasury futures. 10YT. Let's take a look at it. Okay, let's take a look at, instead of the 10YT, let's take a look at the SQQQ, our preferred share to look at. And the interesting thing about the SQQQ today was actually the volume. So if you look at the SQQQ right here, why is this so gapped? Hold on, let me take a look at what's going on here, guys. Let me see if I can maybe I don't need auto. Oh, okay, here you go. So we have a better picture of the SQQQ, and this is what has been going on. So SQQQ fairly bullish today, moving up quite hard. In fact, I think it went all the way from like low 13s to high 13s today and made a move, which means, oh, and also there was a lot of volume, 3 times the volume on SQQQ today. And you know, so that's something that's a little bit of a concern. That means the market is not done moving downward. So I think it's gonna be a red day. I went shopping today. Just in case tomorrow's a green day, I'll be in a good position. I will sell out of a lot of the positions that I entered in today. If you guys want to take a look at my positions, let me know. I will definitely share those with you guys right here live. Okay. When do I get my stimulus? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if you guys have already gotten your stimulus or are getting your stimulus. I'd be interested to see what that looks like. Okay, let's take a look at Sol. I have not personally invested in Sol ever. I don't think Sol was ever a part of our portfolio. It does seem to be trending downwards, and the RSI is a little hot. So we do need to wait for this to consolidate a little more. Maybe even move down a little more. Look at the gap. It seems like this was the place where you wanted to invest in Sol. So a couple of days ago. It doesn't seem to have recovered since then and is only trending downwards. So that's what Sol looks like right now. Plug. Let's take a look at Plug. I personally like Plug. I think they're, wow, but look at that. Look at that. Wow, that is insane. Not doing good, and we are gonna have to take a look at it. It seems like this is where Plug This is where the area where you would have wanted to invest in plug. So on the 11th is really when plug was like roaring, I guess. After that, it seems to be on the decline. So continue to go down. Lots of high volume on the sell side as well, and then continuing to consolidate here in this region, but then moving down. And now after hours is even lower. The plug may be a very good entry for us, you know, but we need to take a look at that. I actually think the overall market will be red, but the meme stocks will be green. By the meme stocks, I'm assuming you mean GME and AMC. AMC is holding up, guys. AMC is holding up. It seems to be pretty tight. Like, I was surprised to see AMC at 13 touching $14 today. It seemed like something that, you know, was kind of like, you know, surprising. And now from what I'm hearing is AMC could actually go to, like, you know, over $50, which is quite interesting. Accounting errors cause plug to crash. I wonder what that means. Accounting errors. That sounds like typical scheme to me. Accounting errors. I'm gonna have to do some due diligence. Honestly, I haven't had much time today to look at what is going on with the stock market and what is going on with the ticker symbols. All I did is I saw opportunity and I bought it, hoping for the best. Yeah, so APHA was actually a part of our portfolio at some point. I don't believe it is anymore, but we can take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. It seems to be settling at, man, it's just tough. These past few weeks have just been so awkward. Like, look at this. This is a crash day, man. Like, this is what this is looking like. And the volume, you know, the volume is not really, I mean, I don't know. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to wait and see. What else do we have? Big pullback on CCL, RCL. They're in the travel industry. The travel industry is trying. LOL. I guess. Creative accounting. Enron was good at until they got caught. I agree. In fact, just today we were talking about Enron. It's funny you bring that up because, you know, it feels like things are just rolling out of control. CCL, RCL. Let's take a look. CCL. Wow, a 5% drop. You know what I did buy today, by the way? So one of the things I bought today, I shared it in the video that I posted earlier today, but one of the things I bought today was, in fact, Exxon Mobil. I think oil prices are going to continue to go up this year, and I have a pretty bullish outlook on oil. And if you take a look at the volume, it's pretty interesting. I've been waiting for Exxon Mobil to go below $60, and today was my opportunity to get into Exxon. So I did. TTCF was a part of my portfolio. I do believe they have amazing contracts with the larger retailers in America, so I think they're going to do fairly well. It used to be a part of the portfolio. Currently, it's sitting at 21.84. Actually, you know what? While I'm talking to you guys, do you guys mind if I opened up my portfolio really quickly? I don't think you would. I bet all of you actually want to see what the portfolio looks like. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go over my portfolio really quickly, and then we're going to go over the game plan for tomorrow. What do you guys think of that? I think that's a pretty good idea. Okay, let's see where TTCF is and where it was in my portfolio. Okay, so let me just quickly close these couple of items that I have here. So TTCF sitting at 21.50 right now. Let's just go down here. So we actually sold TTCF Feb 19th for 23.76. So I think we entered, oh no, we sold it here for 22.38. We bought it December 14th. Hold on, we have a buy and then we have a sell. Okay, because we sold 50 and 50. Okay, we sold half. All right, so we bought TTCF at 20.23, sold it at 22.38 and 23.76. It is currently sitting at 21.50, so no longer part of this portfolio. However, we did get a hit today. Yeah, we were red today, guys. We were red. I did mention that earlier. Riot, RIOT. We can go over the entire portfolio if you guys want. and see why we're having such a bad red day. Okay, so Riot, I think actually this is a pretty good time to get into red. The problem is that and Bitcoin and Ethereum are, they dropped quite a bit since they got onto the $62,000 range, which is, why we're having issues. Best stock to buy right now. So I actually bought. What did I end up buying? Let's go to my history and see what I ended up buying today. So I can tell you guys. I mean, these are the things I bought today, and these are kind of. So I bought Tesla today. I told you guys that. I bought it at 677, so I said I bought it at 676. I was $1 off. I also bought a contract on PLTR. I also bought 100 shares of Clean Spark. I bought Exxon Mobil. I bought a call for PLTR and then sold it for like a couple of dollars profit. I did end up buying all the ARCs today, so I ended up buying ARC, ARC-K, ARC-G, ARC-F, the autonomous one, whatever the ticker symbol for that is, and then I did end up buying this ARC as well. I also did buy 1,000 shares, as you guys can see, for Inspire MD. I also sold Jumia right here. I also sold Golden Nugget and got it out of my portfolio. I also sold ENVC today. I believe I took a loss on that, the EMVC trade, but that's all right. Anyway, so this is everything that I believe I bought today. 15 hours. Okay, so this is everything that I bought today. I bought TLRY. I lost $5 on that, and then I sold APT. This is something that I was holding on from yesterday. And so these are all the things that I bought. Quite a few trades today in the portfolio. Quite a lot of money deployed in the account, and this is what my account is looking like. So I was down. Well, I was down 2.12%. Now I'm down almost 3%. And a lot of things, well, almost everything that I'm holding on to long term is red. What else do we want to look at, guys? PLTR. I actually did buy a PLTR call today. So I think PLTR is going to go up. Where did your 20K in buying power go into? Well, I just went over where I spend all my 20K today in the market. So that was kind of where I spend it all. I also did buy Exxon Mobil calls, like I showed you guys. Let's go over the Exxon Mobil history as well, so you guys are in the know as to why I'm so bullish on oil. So this is my Exxon Mobil history. Hold on, I need to click on show more. And this is kind of, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is my Exxon Mobil history right now. So I initially bought it for 2,600, sold it for 3,700, then bought it again for 3,600, sold it for about 4,200 right here, and now I'm back in it for $2,100. So I think I'm gonna make a profit. I'm gonna make a decent profit on this. I would like to buy some more options for Exxon Mobil at this price. So if I can get more calls tomorrow, I will be buying more Exxon Mobil calls for the portfolio. Other than that, really, everything else pretty much in the red. NEO, I know someone asked a question about NEO. Let's take a look at that really quickly. So NEO at $43. Let's take a look at the volume here. My average cost in NEO is $62. So this looked like it did have a beautiful breakout right here. But then that must have triggered all the sell algo, so we had a sale, and then this is where we are after market. Not looking so good. Like I said, I don't think I want to add any more NEO into this portfolio just yet. Maybe we will at some point, but as of right now, we're not really too interested in adding NEO. Let's see what other, CCIV. I know that CCIV was a great one. Let's take a look at it one more time on the Robinhood account. So still trending down. I mean, it's up overall. It's up after hours, but okay, actually it's not trending now. Let me take a look. I should have taken a look at the candlesticks before I said anything. Okay, so it is actually trending up, and it does seem like there is some movement right here. You guys can't see the whole screen, but these candles are looking pretty hot for CCIV, so it may actually continue to have a run up today. Your thoughts on SENS and SNDL? I think SNDL is probably in the buy zone right now, but let's take a look at SENS. So SENS right now at $2.90. I know that we had SENS as part of the portfolio. We bought cents at $2 and 77 cents. We actually sold cents at $4.90 in this portfolio. So we are not gonna, probably not looking to get back into cents just yet. Maybe we will, but not yet. So this was the day that we sold in order to get all that cash. So SNDL, let me take a look at SNDL as well. So SNDL we did have in the portfolio, and we did end up selling SNDL at $1.34. We bought it at $1.33. Hold on, let's go and take a look at the entire history for SNDL. Oh wow, we've got quite a bit of SNDL in the portfolio. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over this large purchase, which was the $1,000. So this is, hold on, this is the SNDL market buy right here. Oh, you guys can't see it. Okay, this is the SNDL market buy right here. We bought it at $2.17, ended up selling it at $3.15. Then we have a couple of buys and sales, you know, whatnot, small moving. Like we made a little bit of money on SNDL. I told you guys, SNDL is one of those stocks for me where I like to move in and out of it a lot because it's very predictable. You can make easy gains on it fairly quickly. So you can get in at one price, get out at another, get back in, get back out, and just exactly like what you guys are looking at over here. You get back in at a price, you can get back out at a, you know, you can make a little bit of money really quick. So that's kind of what we're looking at with SNDL, and that's what SNDL is looking like for us. Now at $1.51, I would say let's take a look at the RSIs and the MACDs on this. And I know Robinhood doesn't do the best job, but I mean it's an okay job. I'd say it's still hot, so SNDL still has room to run towards the bottom. So maybe going down a little bit. In all honesty, that's what I would think. VYGVF, is that a ticker symbol that we can trade? I don't even know. What else do we have going on, guys? What stocks are you guys looking at, and what stocks are you thinking of buying tomorrow? Let me know what stocks you guys are working on. These are the stocks that I'm kind of looking at. I did have the list. I don't have it with me, but I do have a list that we're looking at for tomorrow. I wasn't able to go pre-market today, but I will be going pre-market tomorrow, hopefully. If I can get everything lined up correctly. Sometimes I actually need to go and look and like actively go and manage the stuff that I'm doing. I have some, like I said, I have some exciting news that we're working on. I also am gonna post that video. I filmed the video, the one in which my property manager stole $25,000 from me for one of my properties. I filmed the entire video. I had all the evidence lined up. But unfortunately the video didn't do so well when it came time to edit, so I'm gonna have to reshoot that entire video. It was like, I want to say it was like a 45-minute edit, and I think my MacBook just couldn't handle it. So point being, I'm gonna have to refilm that video, re-edit it, and make sure it is out hopefully by tomorrow. If not by tomorrow, then maybe after tomorrow. I have a really cool surprise for you guys in that video. It's going to be quite interesting to see how all of this plays out. I also have an update on the $1 million lawsuit. For those of you who are OGs on the channel, I don't know if we have any of you guys who are OGs from the channel, but I do have somebody who is trying to sue me for $1 million. So I do have an update on that as well, and it is a hilarious update. And I'm gonna be talking about the lawsuit and all the documentation and whatever is going on with that. So we're gonna talk about that as well. BNGO and NNDM on sale. I got out last week with some gains. Now a good entry point. I do agree with your bid. I think those are on sale right now. I wish I got out with you, but you know, I held on, and I'm gonna continue to hold on and ride the wave. Hopefully, if we get more red days, I will be putting more money to work in the market. I've been telling you guys that I want to deploy more money. I have more money sitting in my bank account. It's really not doing anything at this point, and I do want to invest it. I just don't want to move it to Robinhood just yet, because otherwise I'll be tempted to invest it. So it's sitting in my Chase bank account, and I've been thinking on moving some money into my Webull account, because I think Webull is just a better platform for me. Wow, your calls are bleeding. Yes, they are. Absolutely, sir. But you know, I have till the end of the year on all of these calls, so I think I'm okay. And the losses on these have halved. So like for example, on Apple, I had like a $13,000 loss at some point last in the last 2 weeks. So that has kind of gone down quite a bit. So I think we'll be okay long term. It's okay. So are mine. SDGR. Let's take a look at SDGR and see what is happening with SDGR. I personally am not invested in SDGR, but I don't know if I. Wow, look at that! Look at that trend right before market close. RSI. Look at the RSI, guys. Nobody's touching SDGR. This is crazy. Yeah, this is way too hot. Needs to cool down a little bit. The stock is running way too hot, guys. I wouldn't touch it personally. This is just my personal opinion, but I would not touch SDGR at the moment. Okay, so with that being said, guys, I'm going to end the live. I had to start a little later today because I couldn't get home until very late here in Houston, Texas. It's about 11:42 p.m. right here, and I am going to be going pre-market. I'm going to be going live pre-market tomorrow, 8 a.m. my time. So we're going to have 30 minutes to talk and prepare, and we're going to see what stocks are trending, what's in the buy zone for tomorrow. We will have a better idea as these charts are kind of done gapping and we are getting ready to open. And so we'll open the market together. I think it's going to be a good time. I think there may be some time to make money even pre-market with some of these shares that are moving. And we will definitely continue to cover all the stocks that